these guys that I'm talking to on the screen, they better watch out.
Coming for you.
Hurry, you better not say a thing to Joel.
Hi, I'm Jessa.
And I'm Alex, and this is Jessa and Alex Watch.
The Last of Us, episode 9. Look for the light.
There's a light.
Last episode was so good.
So good. I'm a little nervous to watch because I don't know if it's gonna hold up to last episode, which I think was just like excellently done.
Yes. Yeah, I'm interested to see like what more they can do that makes it feel like it brings the story to a close.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was like a really strong, I think the Joel essentially accepting Ellie as his daughter, basically at the end, like that was like
Yeah,
the culmination of his emotional arc. I think that was really good. And of course, we were just so skeeved out by that man from like his very first appearance. And boy, were we ever right. Also, I was watching our video and I was like, yeah, was he really like, I worship mushrooms? Like, is that really what he said to Ellie? Because that was a weird moment. I don't know. Maybe he just meant like, there is no God except death. Like, maybe that's
yeah.
what he
I
meant.
think he was trying to use it as a metaphor. I don't think he was necessarily like, I am for the mushroom.
Okay. I didn't know. I thought maybe he was doing like a mushroom call. And that's also why I was like, quick, show him your wound, because I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know. I think I just got like really stuck on specifically that. And maybe it was because he used the word cordyceps specifically. And I was
Right.
like, that,
Well,
and
he
maybe,
also was talking about them in a like like putting them on a pedestal way. So
yeah,
you weren't like wrong. I just think
yeah.
he was like putting them on a pedestal as a metaphor as opposed
Mm.
to literally I worship
Okay, that
mushroom.
makes sense. I think that tracks.
In the real time of the video, I was also with you. I was like, but then
Yeah,
re-editing it, I was like, oh, maybe he was being metaphorical, but it was unclear.
we were like really keyed up in that moment. So I think we missed the metaphor because we were just really freaked out. So yeah, it makes
Yeah.
sense.
I mean, he was being
Anyway,
disgusting. He was being creepy. And so,
yes. I one thing with this show is I find it, unless it's like a two-parter, like there were a couple of them this season, I find it impossible to predict what is going to happen, because
yeah.
it is very, well, I mean, it's episodic. Um, Other than like the overall season-long arc of like Joel and Ellie need to find people who will do science on her, there's just nothing that has to happen, so
Right. I mean,
it could
especially in an
be
apocalypse
anything.
setting,
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
biding time.
Right. So I don't remember, did they find a map to tell them where they went? Did they have a next destination in mind?
That would be like 3 episodes ago. So I'm
Slash a whole year.
right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because the last 2 episodes, like, they got derailed from their journey. So I'm not
Right.
sure. Maybe the like pre-episode thing will tell us.
I bet you it will. I bet it will. Well, why don't we find out?
Alrighty.
So we're going all the way back.
We're not sick. Sir, we are not sick!
I stayed up all night,
No.
wondering where the sun went. And then it dawned on me.
Feel free to wait in the truck.
I loved her little pun book.
Keep going for family.
I'm not family.
No, your cargo.
We come a long way. Oh.
I'm so sorry, but this is why we don't get pregnant in the apocalypse.
I mean, how long ago, what, like, maybe it had just started, like, maybe if this is Ellie in there,
Oh yeah, good point.
then I think this is the beginning.
That makes sense.
This woman looks like,
It's me.
what's her name? It was Agatha all along.
I can see that.
Oh,
She's
no. I recognize her.
Yeah, she's in like everything, but she's never famous, you know?
Oh, she's from Critical Role, or she's
Oh.
like in one of those like D&D podcast things. She was
Oh,
supposed
okay.
to be she's supposed to be Captain America's girlfriend in one of the
Yes, yes, that's right.
Good for her.
Yeah, she
Get
like
that work.
very briefly appears in the Avengers, I think. She's a
Yeah.
waitress or something.
Yeah. Well, she like looks up, like it pans
Yeah.
to her, like
Having like giving birth unattended, no drugs.
terrifying.
Oh. Never mind. That was just
Honestly, adrenaline is
yeah, man.
such a good painkiller.
Just shut that baby right out. Damn.
Ellie, how do you get founded? Like, we're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Mama's bit.
Mom's gonna have to like run so she doesn't kill you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's a very fresh baby.
Yeah.
Oh, look at its little angry face.
Yeah, you tell him. You fucking tell him, Ellie.
She looks like
Yeah, she really does.
that actor. Like Ellie, the Ellie actor.
Damn.
That was actually very effective.
Yeah.
I'm upset.
Yeah. That's really interesting. Basically, she got like fetal immunity though.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
what was her name? Marlena.
I got it before I was bit. Before. I want you to take her with you to Boston. Find someone to bring her up and make sure that she's safe.
I can't do that.
And I want you to give her this.
I can't.
How long have we known each other? So you pick her up right now. And then you kill me.
I can't kill you.
No. Okay.
Marlene!
Here. Hold her head. There you go. Cover her ears. Beefaroni, Chef Boyardee.
Oh, cool.
What kind of beef is in there that it is
That's
unperishable in
frightening.
that way.
It's frightening.
He had a guitar in that RV. It was all smashed up, but got me thinking, maybe I should find one. I haven't played in forever. In fact, I was thinking maybe I could teach you. I bet you'd be great at it.
Well, this is very cute, Pedro.
He's like, now that I've decided I'm your dad, I'm gonna dad so hard.
Truly, he said, "You want to beat me in Boggle?" And I mean, she's also just like severely traumatized, so I think he doesn't know what to do about that.
Okay, so this is what I'm thinking.
Cut through that building to get around that stuff, find a skyscraper, go up and look around.
Actually, this time I was thinking we'd blast our way through that rubble. I found some dynamite in that RV back there.
Really?
No, so we're gonna cut through that building, find a skyscraper, go up and look around.
My title is Your Dad Comes with the Jokes.
Okay, but are we having St. Louis flashbacks? That didn't go great.
You okay?
Yeah, fine.
Just you kind of seem extra quiet today, so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Did you hear what I...
Yeah, boost. Got it. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Ellie.
Ellie!
You could have knocked him out, Ellie.
Ellie!
Up here!
Teen's gonna teen, you know?
Yeah.
Ellie!
Come on!
I have a bad feeling, a horrible
Yeah,
feeling.
yeah. I don't like it. So this man is still, you know?
Yeah, he's limping.
Oh my god, it's a whole giraffe.
How'd you get there, Butta? Butta Boo?
She's seen that.
Don't scare
Yeah, I was about to say.
What are you doing?
It's all right. Can you hurry up? Come on.
This is their Jurassic Park moment when they're in the tree and the friendly dinosaur comes and they feed it. Oh.
I love giraffes, actually.
Hey there. So fucking cool. Come on.
Ellie?
Please stop running ahead, Ellie. You're really making me nervous.
You're gonna give your new dad a heart attack, okay? If anything happens to you, he can't survive this twice.
He's got a gaping wound and a panic attack situation, and you're just running away. Oh my god, it's a whole little herd. Look at them.
There's a baby.
Oh.
It's got its ups and downs. You can't deny that view.
Look, I don't know exactly where this hospital is.
Yeah, we'll find it.
Maybe there's nothing bad out there, but so far there's always been something bad out there.
We're still here, though. After all we've been through. Everything I've done. It can't be for nothing.
Okay, baby. You do not need to have any guilt for killing that man. You really don't.
But there's no halfway with this. We finished what we started.
So it would be kind of a horrific experiment, but needs must. Have they thought to try, like, injecting mushroom blood through the umbilicus of newborns? I mean, maybe they just haven't been any scientists around her before this.
Right.
Well, it's not great.
They put these places up all around. The first few days after the outbreak, emergency medical camps.
Okay, this is not the hospital we're looking for.
Okay.
It was me. I was the guy who shot and missed. Sarah died. And I couldn't see the point anymore. Simple as that. And I wasn't scared either. I was ready. I couldn't have been more ready.
There was another daughter who's going to come along who's going to need you.
So time heals all wounds, I guess.
It wasn't time that did it.
I'm glad that didn't work out.
Me too.
We should probably get going.
Yeah.
Oh, but Pedro.
You know what I'm in the mood for?
What?
Ice cream.
Shitty puns.
Oh. Bad things are gonna happen when she reads these puns.
They're being way too cute.
I know.
Love this one. Moon rocks taste better than Earth rocks. Why? Because they're meteor.
That's terrible. That's a...
What did the green grape say to the purple grape? Breathe, you idiot.
That's a 3 out of 10.
Oh no, no,
I'll
no,
give it a
no,
five.
no.
Oh my
5
god.
out of 10.
This man's head cannot take any more trauma. Yeah. Question. Whatever happened to hello? How are you?
You got hit pretty hard.
Right? Who did that?
Where's Ellie?
She wasn't hurt.
Was that necessary?
It was all her. She fought like hell to get here.
She would have been dead on day one.
And the thanks you gave him was not
A concussion!
We all owe you.
Just take me to her.
I'm upset.
She's being prepped for surgery.
Yeah. I had a feeling this was gonna have a weird.
He's going to remove it from her, multiply the cells in a lab, produce those chemical messengers, and then we can give it to everyone.
What?
He thinks it could be a cure, Joel.
Based on a theory? Like we're not doing some tests before we go and start removing things from her?
Cordyceps grows inside the brain.
I think my theory was better.
It does.
I thought that they were just going to be like, we're going to need to drain all of your blood. I knew it was going to end up in a killing her place.
Please, you don't understand.
That's your friend's daughter.
Right.
I was there when she was born, Joel.
Yeah.
I promised her
Okay.
mother that I would save her child. I promised.
Right.
So you have someone who's immune. Your doctor's like, I think I know what happened. Let's pull out her brain. What if it doesn't work? Now you don't have anybody who's fucking immune because you killed her.
Right.
We didn't want to try any other test before we jumped straight to ripping out her brain. This is stupid. This is why there's a worldwide plague.
Walk him out to the highway. Leave him there with his pack. Give him this.
I didn't hear anyone say stop.
What's your attitude? You fucking
I'm really-
prick.
I'm like murderous right now. I'm so
Yeah,
angry
yeah,
that like
yeah.
no one's immune. So these
Right.
these guys that I'm talking to on the screen, they better watch out.
Coming for you.
Hurry, you better not say a thing to Joel.
It's just like,
The fuck are you doing? Keep walking.
even if
I said keep walking.
exactly.
Where is she? Fuck you. I don't have time for this.
Look, he just Friggin' took down a whole cult with a knife. Like, if sacrificing her made sense, I think I would be in a different place. But the fact that they just went straight to something.
It's their first option
Yeah.
is really appalling.
Yeah.
And that she's so cold about it, given
Right.
the history. Wow. They put her in the peds unit? That's a little bleak, don't you think?
How did you get in here?
I said unhook her.
I won't let you take her.
Unhook her.
If they had been experimenting on another child like this and they had solved it, but then the kid died before, like that's not horrible, but then this would be more justifiable. They had done all of their other experiments.
Right. Yes, they tried other things. Right.
Can't keep her safe forever.
What are you gonna do? You don't have a scientist anymore. You don't have a doctor.
Yeah.
Let her go.
Will you kill? She's gonna grow up, Joel. And then you'll die, or she'll leave. Then what?
Well, then she can make a decision.
Because she lives in a broken world that you could have saved.
Maybe.
Okay, we're heavy parenting metaphor right now, but
They were running some tests on you. And some others. Turns out there's a whole lot more like you. People that are immune. Dozens of them. The doctors, they couldn't make any of it work. They've actually... They've stopped looking for a cure.
Where are my clothes?
Raiders attacked the hospital. I barely got you out of there. We'll find you some new ones on the way.
Are people hurt?
Yes.
Is Marlene okay?
I'm sorry. You've just come after her.
wow, so beautiful.
Well, she got us close enough.
That was a little prissy stand just there, Pedro. Bless him.
We love to tease him so much that I forgot he's like a really good actor. And so
Right.
this episode I've been like, oh,
Right,
Pedro,
right.
you're hurting me, buddy.
She would have liked you. Not to say the two of you are the same, but definitely different kids.
How so?
Well, she was a lot more, I want to say girly, and I'm not saying that you're not girly.
I'm not.
It's okay.
She knows, okay? Like, she knows what she's about.
She had a killer smile. Again, not saying that you don't.
Oh, Pedro. He really said, I'll be doing every part of being a dad this episode.
Anyway, I bet you would have liked her back.
Yeah, bet I would have. Back in Kansas City, you asked me about the first time I killed someone. When I got bit in the mall, I wasn't on my own. My best friend was there, and she got bit too. We didn't know what to do, and she says, we can just wait it out, be all poetic, and just lose our minds together. Her name was Riley. And she was the first to die. And then it was Tess, and then Sam.
That's not on you.
I know.
Look, sometimes things don't work out the way we hope. You can feel like you've come to an end. And you don't know what to do next. But if you just keep going, you find something new to fight for.
Swear to me that everything you said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Oh, Pedro.
Okay.
Oh.
So Pedro won the SAG last week, whatever it was. And I was like, okay, I mean, he was good in the show. I'm pretty sure what happened though was that uh hold on, their names will come to me. Kieran Culkin and what's his face? Tom
Split the rope.
split the Succession vote.
Split the rope. Split the vote.
and you know, Pedro came in third, and that's fine. He's great. I'm feeling much more strongly after this episode in particular. I'm like, no, he deserved to win one. This was some acting. It was real damn acting.
Yeah, and it was a good episode. It was a good closer, and I love that they let
Matthew
the
McFadden.
emotion.
I'm so sorry. Please continue.
No, that's okay. It's so funny. I love that they let the emotional arc be the crux of the show. Like, yes, we had to watch the awful hospital massacre and stuff, but that like wasn't the end. Like it was just his choice to be like, she's more important to me than my humanity, than a potential cure, than
the whole world.
It's like a very, very complex, like, but also like tale as old as time. I don't know. It just was like, it was just really good. It was like hard and bad to watch. It's devastating to have watched them go on this whole journey to get there and then watch it in that way. It's hard that he maybe made the wrong choice, because clearly she was like ready to die for that cause. Like he did take her choice away from her in a lot of ways, and then he lied to her about it, and we all understand and love him and care about him, and we get why. And if he hadn't done that, we would be like, Joel, what are you doing?
I thought it was really beautiful. Like you were talking about what was like the thing that they really were wrapping up. It's interesting because the discussion we were having at the beginning about how everything's very episodic and there isn't necessarily like one story that needs to be finished, but no, it is their emotional journey. And I think what is so interesting is that the end point of Joel's emotional journey wasn't being like, I'm her dad now, because that happened in the last episode. He was specifically deciding not just to save her life, but to protect her spirit. Like it was his choice to lie to her. That was like his real moment. And I just think that is such an interesting thing to write, because I just assumed he would tell, because they've acted for most of the show like peers. You know, he
Right.
hasn't really treated her like she needs protecting beyond like literally just, I need to make sure that
But that
she
was
arrives
part
alive.
of his change.
Yeah.
Like when he decided to be her dad, as we like keep kidding about, but he really did, like he
Yeah.
was like, no, now I care about the person you become,
Yeah.
and I care about the trauma that you're exposed to, which is
Mm-hmm.
just, and you said like there was a bunch of parenting metaphors going on there, but I do think that like at the end of the day, he made a very parental, you
Yeah.
know, decision. He was
Right.
like, I will shield you from
Right.
this. Um, so interesting. Such good storytelling for
Yeah.
this mushroom apocalypse show.
It's kind of like the Solomon story, right? I'll just recap for anyone who wasn't raised like me. There's two women that come to King Solomon who both claim to be the mother of this child, and he says, okay, cut the baby in half and then you can each get half. And the one woman says, no, never mind, it's her baby, she can have it. And he's like, that's the real mother. And I think it's not, I mean, I guess it kind of is that really, with Marlene as the other sort of parental figure that has existed in Ellie's life. To extend the metaphor, if for some reason cutting the child in two was going to save the whole world, the one who says, fuck the world, save my child, is the real parent.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not sure how
Yeah.
well that metaphor held together, but thank you for going on the journey with
No,
me.
it did. It did. I think it was a really good metaphor for the situation. Yeah, I really liked it. I really liked
Yeah.
somehow since we took like a year-long break in between, it was an interesting break point for the show too,
Yeah,
because
it
for
really
me,
was.
it felt like we went on that journey with them because we had like an
Yeah,
actual year,
right.
and we left at a flashback episode. So
Yes.
for us, it was like I'm like, oh, we've been on this journey with them for so long.
I mean, these last two episodes were fantastic. And gosh, I felt things.
I did. I felt things, and I just think that they have really good chemistry.
Yes, they're
Pedro
so
and
lovely
Bella.
together.
So I hope they have a really, it seems as if they have a really good relationship outside of the
Yeah,
show, and I hope that they continue that working relationship because they just like work really well together. And
yeah,
I'm excited to see uh Bella's career
agreed. Yeah, they're
grow because
I mean, obviously they made a huge splash from the beginning with Game of Thrones, and this was a great project for them. So excited to see what they've got going forward. This show does make me want to go visit the West. I will say that.
yeah.
I've been to San Diego and LA and El Paso, but never like the Green Mountains west of it all. Now I want to
Yeah.
go. Oh, and South Dakota. So I've kind of like
You've hopped around
boxed.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video and for bearing with us as we got these final couple episodes out. We really appreciate it. If you've been following along, we have a bunch of other videos on our channel. Please check those out and like this video and subscribe to our channel and see what we've got coming for you next.
Bye.
Bye.